All right, so piecewise functions, we are trying to graph this thing negative x when x is less than or 0. When x is less than 0. Negative x, show me with your arm, what is negative x going to look like? Good, that's a line. We got to slope a line of negative x. X is less than 0. Okay, so one thing that I always do if students are struggling is put my break lines on here. Okay, my vertical lines that are going to separate my 3 parts. I've got 3 parts here. I'm going to put one right here at 0 and one right here at 1. 0 and 1. Just kind of separate everything just to help me visually understand. There's 3 things going on. This one right here is to the left of 0 because it's when it's less than 0. So over here, I'm going to draw this slanted line of a slope of negative 1. When I get to the line, am I going to use an open or a closed circle? Open, because I'm not actually including it because it's not equal to, it's just less than. Next thing I got is in between 0 and 1, I'm graphing x squared. Show me with your arms, what does x squared look like? Yeah, it's this guy. It's a parabola, okay? It's going to make that curvy line thing here. It's going to make a curvy line here. So we're going to go from here, and in between 0 and 1, I'm going to just make this a little bit curved. Okay, I filled in that circle. There was an open circle there, but I filled it in because it was equal to behind it. When I got to 1, it's going to be a closed circle as well. And then when x is greater than 1, I'm graphing 1. Show me with your arm. What do you think 1 looks like? Remember, it's y equals 1. It's f of x is equal to 1. So that is a y line. If it's a y line, it's going to cross the y-axis. And so it's going to be a horizontal line right here at y equals 1. So this is going to be this shape. Okay, I would have an open circle, but I already got a closed circle there anyway, so that's my shape. Kind of makes sense on how that works. You're not good at it. I know that. Okay, just get better at it. That's the key. Okay, I'm not going to make you graph these all the time. That's not something you have to be great at, but I need you to understand the basics. Let's try the next one. On the next one, I'm graphing x plus 1. So let's draw my break lines first here. So I got a negative 4 break line. I got a negative 1 break line. I've got a break line at 2. And then it goes on bigger than 2. Okay? So this equation lives in this land. This equation lives in between negative 1 and 2. And this equation right here lives to the right. That's all it's telling me. I'm just graphing those things in different parts. That's all it means. Okay? So I'm graphing x plus 1 in between negative 4 and negative 1. X plus 1, that's a line. The plus 1 would be the y-intercept. My slope is 1, so I'd go up 1 over 1, but I don't need to be over here. I need to be over down here. So I'm going to go down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. Here is the line that I want because I want to be between negative 4 and negative 1. Open or closed circles at the end. Open, because it's not included. In between negative 1 and 2, so in this middle part here, I want to graph 2. So again, that's y equals 2. That's a horizontal line. So I'm going to go right here to 2. I'm going to draw a horizontal line. Closed circles on the end because it's included. The last one, when x is greater than 2. So on the far right, 6 minus 2x. I'm going to rewrite that a little bit so it doesn't confuse me. It's just negative 2x plus 6. So I'm starting up here at positive 6. That's going to be my y-intercept. My slope is negative 2. So I'm going down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. It would be an open circle, but I already got a closed circle there, so I'm just going to continue. Oh, that looked really ugly at the end. Let's try that again. All right, that's good enough. Kind of makes sense what's happening there. You're not perfect. Be a little better. Good so far? Last one. Last one's a little bit different. We are writing an equation based on what's given there. All right, so can we see the break lines here? All right, there's some things going on. Alex, what about in this first one? What's my inequality going to look like? In between what 2 numbers am I going to live on that first equation? Yep, Negative 2 and 0. So negative 2 is less than x is less than 0. That's where that blue line lives. It lives between negative 2 and 0. Open or closed circle, or underlined or not underlined at negative 2. Not underlined, open circle. What about at 0? We really don't know. We really don't know. One of these two needs to be closed. I'll make this one closed just because I can. Okay, I'll make that one closed. Okay, cool. We got our first one. Aiden, what about my red line there? What's the inequality going to be for my red line? Think x values. What are the x values? You said y values. Hang on. You're still telling me y values. 0. Right, the red line? Yeah. It lives between 0. You're good. You're good. That's that negative 3 throws you off. 0 is less than x is less than 2. 0 is less than x is less than 2. It's living in between those two numbers. Does that make sense where I'm getting that from? Okay. 0 and 2. Again, it doesn't matter if you underline one or the other. They meet up. One of those two zeros need to be underlined. 0 to 2. And then my black line there on the end, Bella, what is the inequality going to be for that thing? Yeah. X is greater than 2 because it goes from 2 and it goes on forever. Makes sense where I got the rules from. Mm-hmm. Now I got to write some equations. Okay, got to write some equations. So if I'm looking at this first one here, Aiden, what do you think on that? Aiden Hessian, what do you think on that blue line? What is my equation going to be? Negative 3 halves x minus 3. Good. Minus 3 is his y-intercept. His slope is going down 3 over 2, down 3 over 2. Boom, we got an equation of a line. My next one, it's a horizontal line. Harley, what equation am I going to get that horizontal line there for that red line? Yep. It's just y equals negative 3. Good. It's a horizontal line. Boom. Negative 3. We're done. And then the last one there, I got that black line there going up at that angle. Thought somebody got me on that one. Somebody sure? 1/2 x. Yep. Y equals 1/2 x plus 0. That's what I needed. Makes sense where we're coming from? Yes, ma'am. Oh, good question. I think I just missed it. Thank you. I needed to be greater than or equal to. I just wrote it down wrong. Thank you. Anything else?